Boom and boom. Okay. I believe we are live. Okay. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
Just making sure that the chat is open and everyone can hear us. All right. Please let us know. All right. If you guys can hear us, type the word
Yes.
video partner if you guys can. That'd be fantastic. Oh, they can. Sweet. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the RecCon 2022 Video Partner Panel 1. That is correct. We're going to have another video panel on Sunday, or is that Saturday? But we have some special guests here that's going to be answering some personal questions on their journey to get to where they are now at Recroom. Yeah, Recroom Video Partners. So give it up for Gamertag VR. Woo!
Hey.
And then we got SoFox Gaming, of course.
Yo.
And then last but not least, of course, we got Bothaya right here. All right. So how are you guys doing today? Are you guys doing pretty good? Are you guys all pumped up for the questions?
Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah, they're excited. Especially look at their new hoodies they got going on too for the video partners. It looks pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah.
I mean, it looks pretty good overall. But thank you guys so much for joining the stream. All right, so we have a bunch of questions to ask them on their video journey here. So before we get started, I mean, actually, we're going to start here. But yeah, so if you've one of you at a time, if you can, tell us about your YouTube channel and how did you get to where you're at now with Rec Room? How did you find out about Rec Room? Yep.
Okay, so I discovered Rec Room on PSVR back in like 2017, I think, 2018. And yeah, I've been in and out of there ever since. I think. Oh, thank you. And and yeah, so my YouTube channel, basically, I had not many friends and people living around me that were into VR. So I decided to start a YouTube channel just to talk about it.
Yeah,
and, that's pretty much it.
That's pretty exciting. And can you tell
just to make friends and stuff, you know?
Yeah, at first it was like for me too. It was like more of a hobby. Then after a while, people like start watching and like, oh, I guess people want to see more videos. So that's how you start making a career out of it after that. But that's really awesome. Can you tell Can you tell like the audience again like what's the name of your channel just so they can search you up?
Oh yeah, so the name is literally Gamertag VR. So people call me GT. So
all right.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, no problem.
Yeah, I love it.
What kind of games do you normally play in Rec Room? Do you like artsy games or more like PvP?
Oh, PvP all day long.
Oh, okay. All right. We have a challenger. All right. Thank you so much, Gamer
For sure.
Tag VR. Thank you so much for being here.
You,
all right. Next. I'm pretty sure you guys know who this person is.
Hey y'all, SoFox here. So I started VR way back in, I think it was like 2016. I found Rec Room kind of right at the beginning of 2017.
Yeah.
I kind of fell in love with the community. I fell in love with like the escape rooms and like people's, user created content.
Right.
And from there, I just kind of started to build a community, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I cover lots of quests, lots of gameplay, lots of stuff that just makes people laugh. That's what I try to do.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Quite a journey too. SoFox was. It was really great seeing SoFox's journey from like when he was like one of the original like Rec Room YouTubers that really got up to how it is today, and it's just really fantastic to see you here. I mean, that's just a milestone in itself. So thank you so much, Soul, for being here, Parman.
I appreciate it.
And then of course, but not least, again,
dude,
please introduce yourself.
Yes, I am Bothaya. I originally found Rec Room in 2017. I bought an Oculus in 2015, and there just wasn't like a lot on it, and it sat on my shelf for 2 years. And I finally got the touch controllers. I was like, I'm gonna try some games, so I downloaded a bunch of free games. And I think Rec Room was like the third one that I tried, and I don't think I even finished the list. Paintball was what really hooked me in for the first month, and then I found the quests, and the quest is what really made me stick around forever and a day.
I think you
started speedrunning it. Yeah, the quests are amazing. Oh, they're so good. Yeah, we started doing speedruns, started posting videos, and like I wasn't even focused on YouTube. I was just putting them up there for speedrun.com, and we started gaining subs, and I was like, yo, this is kind of cool. So just kind of took off from there, yeah.
Yeah, that makes it like really awesome. Like you were like enjoying it, and now you're like, what? This is actually a thing where you actually make it like a profession out of? pretty awesome. But
Got that little dopamine rush, and it just took off with it. Yeah, that was awesome.
man, that's amazing. Like, okay, we know that obviously we know that you're really good at quests and everything, but the very controversial question is, which one is your favorite quest? Do you have one?
Crimson Cauldron.
Crimson?
Yes.
Hey, anybody fans of Crimson? Let us know.
Crimson.
Let us know, like, what is your favorite quest? And I'm pretty sure that both I have already got S rank on all of them pretty easily. Or soloed them, right? You soloed all of them? Have you done that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You're bragging way too much now. All right. The next question is this. All right. Thank you again so much for introducing your channels and everything. Get to know each other. And again, that's Gamertag VR, SoulFox Gaming, and then we got Bothaya. Please, guys, subscribe to their channels. They make amazing content, and they keep like posting a lot too. So it's really great. Yeah, and you guys are getting so close to the silver play button. So yeah, fingers crossed, man. Okay. All right. Our next question we got going on is, did any of you guys think that you guys be doing a YouTube like seriously or even a full-time job? Oh yeah, there's Lowell, and then yeah.
Okay, so absolutely
yeah,
not.
yeah.
Yeah, it was just for fun originally, and then you start talking to people, and then kind of like how Bo described it, you start getting really addicted to the feeling of, I think, helping and communicating with people.
Right.
For me personally, that was the thing for me, yeah. And then suddenly you start seeing a really cool game, and you start playing a game, there's people start asking you about the games, and that's it, man. Like next minute, it's like half of my living now.
Yeah,
you know?
that's pretty incredible.
But it's my complete life. Like, I work in VR now as well, so.
That's been awesome.
Wow.
Like thing. That's really great. You work in VR too? What? High five.
Yeah, man. Cheers, dude.
Yeah,
I
man,
love
that's
it.
really
Yeah,
good.
literally, I'm in VR 24/7 now.
Yeah,
Like,
especially like
good.
we're like recroom YouTubers or just YouTubers in general, but in a VR convention, it's just so weird to me, but it's awesome at the same time. So it's pretty cool to see you guys here.
Right.
It feels great.
Yeah, it really does.
It feels great.
It feels really like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It just feels so magical just being here with you guys. So it was really awesome. Yeah. So what about you? How was the transition from like, just fun to being full time and making it like serious?
Yeah, so I was actually at the tail end of my college, and I was either about to get out and go into that field that I was just in college for, or I was going to try YouTube. And I was essentially just making about the same amount of money as on YouTube as I would be if I went to my field. And I was like, I'm enjoying this way more. I'm going to try this out, and it thankfully paid off. So
That's right. If you guys didn't know, SoulFox was like an OG recroom YouTuber, and then basically started to like make these amazing like brand deals and over. Like, I think during the time, no one really did anything like that, so it just really took off, and it was like, wow, recroom has definitely got to a place where you guys can actually, make a profession out of this. So yeah, great job to Soul, and we're super happy you're still doing like recroom content today. So that's awesome, man.
yeah,
Sweet.
appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. And Bathai, what about you, man? How did you happen to be where you are now?
Yeah, so like I said earlier, it kind of got that initial dopamine rush from just people watching the videos. And so I decided one day that I was going to try and live stream. Got a few people in there, started helping people out with quests, and just had like a lot of fun. So it kind of took off from there, and we started getting close to 1,000. I was like, we get 1,000, we got the watch time. I could buy groceries or something, Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
And so,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And so, like, the first paycheck I got off YouTube, was like groceries. And then in a few months, it was like a couple utilities. And it just kind of took off from there. And so
Right.
now it's something that very hopefully soon I can do full time. I do still have a day job. But, we're like right on the cusp of making the transition.
That's really good. You still
Nice.
you still have a day job, plus you do rec room videos and streams and all that too. I mean, that's a lot, but in the same time, that's like a lot of grinding that you guys have to do, which is like to keep it very competitive and all that. You guys have to like upload, be relevant, and all that stuff. It's just a lot to do. It's a lot of multitasking for
Exactly.
sure.
I have got a really tiny story about why I kept it going, and I just remembered it. It was because IGN reviewed a game called Doom on
Right.
PSVR, and their review was wrong about like smooth turning and the way you play the game. So that night I was streaming it, and I used to have like, I don't know, 5-6 people. We're all just talking, and then suddenly the numbers kept going up and up, and everyone was like, "How are you doing that? How are you playing this game? How are you moving around?" Obviously, I didn't know their review was wrong, and it was such a buzz, and that was the real like Kickstarter, helping people. Everyone's like, "How are you doing that?" I'm like that, you know. It was good. It was good.
What was the game again? Like you
So I'm
said?
really glad IGN were bad. It was Doom.
Doom. Oh yeah, Doom. The first one.
VFR.
The PSVR version. That one. Oh, I haven't yet to
Yeah,
play
yeah,
that
the
one.
actual VR
I really
game,
want to try
yeah.
that one. But you say that people were like stuck in that game and everything. That's really good.
Yeah, basically they didn't know that the IGN reviewed it that there was only click turning and only teleportation. So I turned smooth turning on and smooth movement. I didn't know. Obviously.
Hey, at least
They
not.
just didn't check the options, man.
This is the reason why IGN
Yeah.
is IGN. but yeah, good job, man. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job, like
And
helping
then I
players,
got my
man.
bread.
Sorry.
my bread.
IGN, just in case we might do some partnerships in the future. I'm just saying. All right. Anyways,
right.
don't
Yeah,
throw any
no
shade
hate.
there. Yeah.
They're much better now.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna ask you guys a question. All right, so with Soul Fox, then we're gonna go down. So what's the best thing to do? I mean, what's the best things about being a Rec Room YouTuber and not the best thing about being a Rec Room YouTuber, in your opinion?
So for me, it's always having somebody to have a conversation with. Like, people ask, like, do I ever get overwhelmed that you recognize? But it's like, you go out somewhere and people just want to talk. They just want to be kind. So
Yeah.
I love that part. I think the worst thing, and it's just, if you get overwhelmed, like, you get surrounded by people and they just scream as if you can't hear them from, like, a foot away.
Yeah.
And it's like, just ease it up. So that's probably the worst. But.
Yeah, I hear that too. 'Cause sometimes like you just really can't hear yourself, even though everyone wants to take a photo, and you're like you want to take a photo with them, but it's just too difficult. And then they set the timer to like 10 seconds. I'm like, no, 10 seconds. Like guys, do not set it to 10 seconds, please. Do it instantly, please. I beg you guys.
No timers.
Please. All right. What about you, Bo?
10 seconds.
Yeah, man, it's the same. I love like when we're streaming and we're just helping people out. And one of my favorite things is when somebody gets in and they say, "I've never beaten this quest before," and then we get through it on that stream and it's like their first win, and it's just really cool. And just just hanging out with the community, I love it.
Yeah,
But yeah, kind of the not so, I guess, best thing is it's hard to, I guess, play the game without being kind of crowded around. And there can be so many voices going off at a time that I can't understand anybody and I can't really respond to anybody, and I kind of feel bad. Everybody kind of feels like I'm ignoring them, but I can't understand them.
Yeah.
So that's probably the roughest part.
Yeah, I wouldn't say like if you guys see us like if you guys are seeing us like ignore you guys or anything, it's not that at all. It's just it's really difficult to give you guys the attention that you guys deserve like that. But just letting you guys know, it's not coming from a bad place. It's just always coming from a good place. That we leave, we say, "Sorry, guys."
it.
Yeah,
Right.
It's not like we're saying,
It's hard to have.
"No
10
way,
different
get out of here.
conversations.
We're out of here." No, we're usually everyone here is usually really polite. It's just we're trying to like make it as friendly as we can. We say, "Sorry, guys," but yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I'll never tell anybody to go away, but
Yeah, exactly. I would never do that.
Yeah.
Drama videos.
So what was the question? What was the question?
Yeah, what's the
Oh.
best thing about being a
Right.
Rec Room YouTuber, and the worst thing?
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely like the community thing. Definitely the community thing. Playing games. Like, I used to just love coming in here and streaming bowling and messing around and stuff. But the worst thing, I haven't actually got a worse thing apart from right now, where everyone keeps sending me stuff and I can't get rid of it. That's the worst thing so far.
guess what?
I haven't really got any other worse things.
Photos.
yeah.
There you go. You get a lot
Yeah,
of
stop
those.
in a minute, surely.
Yeah, imagine you're
Yeah,
playing a
so-
PvP and you're in like the last 10 seconds. You get one of them suckers.
Oh no! Whenever you're doing
Bad day.
parkour,
Yeah, parkour.
Oh, what did I say?
Climbing.
Parkour, that's what I meant, not PvP. Yeah.
Oh man, like or you get chased by a monster from the back rooms or something like that. Then you get
Yeah.
back, you're like, no.
That happened the other day. That was amazing, yeah.
Dude,
Or
you
you're
guys
running
are
from power in
brutal out
Murder
there.
Victory.
You guys are brutal. I'm just letting you
It's
guys
all
know.
a blessing, though. It's all a blessing.
it is.
Yeah,
it
it's-
definitely is.
It's a blessing and a curse at the
Definitely.
same time. But yeah, you're right. No, but it's all love, guys. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. But it's just really funny.
Absolutely.
All right, yo. Okay, now let's get to the other question, Bo. All right.
Yes.
Let me see the thing here. What skills do you guys have when you guys develop, or you didn't unexpect to have when you become a YouTuber? Like, were you expecting to have a certain skill involved, but then later down the future, you're like, whoa, I didn't know I could do this? Like, that you just really proud of yourself.
I knew I would kind of have to learn the skills. I was I'm a very bad people person, so this was probably not the best field for me, but I've had to work on that skill and like negotiating with brands. We're getting better with that. Editing. Starting out, like I was horrible. I just like I think for the first 20 videos I didn't say a word. So trying to like just learn to talk, if that makes any sense.
That's awesome.
You know?
That's great.
Yeah, because like
that for me was the roughest.
Yeah, for me, believe it or not, like for me, I understand where you're coming from because I was like pretty much antisocial my entire life, and then like I wouldn't even like look at anyone in the eye at all. Like it was really bad. But for some reason, once you get into VR, you kind of like be yourself in a way, and just like eventually people start to get to know you, and that's what makes it so beautiful, right? So
I will say more in a 2-hour stream on here than I will an entire week out in the real world. I just like in the real world, I keep to myself. I just do my thing. But in here, it's completely different.
Oh,
yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What about you? Gamer tag?
So do you know what? Like a lot of people I meet are from VR. They're not antisocial. What's it? A bit introvert.
We're right, introvert. Yes.
So would you say I'm introvert? I wouldn't.
No.
No, okay. So I'm pretty much very outgoing, and some people can find me. I don't know. Soul Fox has met me. I think he knows what I'm trying to say. I'm kind of like a big person, I guess. And like when I come in here, though, everyone just treats everyone the same.
Yeah.
You know, like I just love it. I just love meeting people. Like I've met this guy. He is amazing. He's such a nice guy, and he just brings like those.
Can vouch.
Meeting people. I love all that stuff.
Man, come on.
It's so cool. It's so cool.
I haven't met Soul, but that's awesome though. But no,
But
I
maybe
can
if
tell.
like me and Soul Fox, if Soul Fox like saw me, maybe he'd be like, I probably won't talk to that guy. He looks a bit angry or something. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Nah, you got a big heart, man. You're awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I would be intimidated too. And have you guys seen like Soul Fox lifting those weights though? I mean, come on, what,
Dude,
bro? He's ripped. He's ripped. But yeah.
Yeah.
Soul Flex Gaming.
Soul Flex Gaming.
They
Oh,
haven't made a weight.
okay.
They ain't made a weight big enough yet. You know.
Yeah. What about you, Soul? Do you have like anything that unexpectedly you learned in the future that you become a YouTuber?
Yeah, absolutely. So trying to build a brand and learning how to market yourself, and like trying to contact companies, like learning how to approach them. That was definitely something I did not understand how to do at first. And so it was a lot of trial and error, trying to actually know your worth whenever you work with companies. That's always a very weird subject.
That's
It
really
doesn't have to be,
hard.
but it's like whenever you're learning by yourself, you're going into the unknown. So you don't exactly know how much you're worth, how much your time's worth. And it has been a lot of trial and error, but now I can say I'm comfortably okay with it. But yeah, it takes a while to build it all up and to understand it. So I've learned a lot from that.
Yeah, it definitely takes a lot of
That's
time. for
amazing.
sure.
We're all self-taught. I am. I'm self-taught in everything. Editing, thumbnails.
Yeah.
It's you know.
It's definitely the biggest, like, I don't know, it's kind of weird, but like I went to the art school and I graduated and everything, and my favorite teacher is YouTube. I don't know what is going on with that, but I learned everything from YouTube. So if you guys ever have like a tutorial, that's where I go. That's how we are self-taught in a way. But you know, like at first when you start making videos, it gets longer and longer, right? And then the more you used to get, you find shortcuts, right? And then it gets a lot shorter, so that saves a lot of time on editing. Yeah, according to that too. What about you guys? How do you guys build a brand? How did you guys build a brand? And do you guys have any like tips for future YouTube creators out there? Like with you, Soul?
Yeah, so my brand essentially started as like I had to build a community first, and so before it was actually built, I was doing this thing called the Soul Fox Art Studio, and we did this every single week. Yes. And so we bring people in, we would have challenges, we would just make art and have a good time. And I am terrible at art, but I loved seeing what people could create. And so we made that a thing where we constantly did it every single week. And that's kind of how I started. And then from there, I wanted to focus on like gameplay and comedy. I love making people smile and laugh. And so even if I'm just going to run through a game and kind of like showcase it, I also want to kind of just add my own flair and kind of play the game how it's not meant to be played and just have a laugh with it. So that's how I started building my brand. Now my focus is quite literally just gameplay, comedy, and like advertisements. So
yeah, that's a good combination. So at least you have like a wide variety, you know, like you put on your resume now. You're like, okay, I can do this, you know. So a lot of companies are looking for that stuff. So that's good. That's good to know. What about you, Bo?
Yeah, I think kind of what he said for sure. Your brand is only as good as your community. So
Right.
building up that community and then just kind of trying to market yourself to the right people.
Yeah.
Like everything we do is like all VR related, or some sort of tech company or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it takes a little while to get that built up and kind of figure out,
Yeah.
I guess, exactly what your brand is. Again, if that makes any sense.
Right. Yeah. I just want to stress enough too that all this like subscribers and followers and everything doesn't really happen overnight. It really takes a long time because I remember like when I streamed, it was like 4 viewers or something like that, and I was pretty happy about like, yo, people are watching this stream, but it just takes some time. It really does. So, what about you?
Oh yeah.
Do you have like the same questions as well?
I mean, probably
branding?
for me,
Mhm.
I'm probably known as being like quite real. I don't really mess around too much with like. I don't really do much clickbaity stuff, which I probably should do more of. I do review I review games, which has caused problems in the past as well. Because I said I'm really honest about stuff. But yeah, I think people just see me as relatable, just normal.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
I
definitely.
can't think really much else.
Yeah, I think that's what really sells a lot of people too. Is just like, be very genuine, so people can actually relate to who you are, and people can,
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you'd be like this really like bigger than life thing. People can't really relate to that. But yeah, just being yourself. I think people. That's how you get like followers and everything. So yeah, thank you guys so much for the question. Appreciate that. All right, the next
you.
question is for Bo. Bo, let's see. How do you guys like keep your progress in like analytics and stuff like that? What do you guys go check? How do you do well and everything, so people out there can like look for themselves?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, there's so many different analytics, but I think a majority of people agree that the two main ones that you should be looking at are your click-through rate and your average view duration. Your click-view rate is going to tell you if your thumbnails and your titles are good, and then your average view duration is going to tell you if your video is engaging, entertaining. And then you can even go in and you can watch the video from start to finish and see all the drops and check. If you see a drop in your video,
Right.
see what happened there, see why people are leaving. Once you identify the issue, don't do it anymore. Simple as that.
Yeah, that's a really good tip.
Not really
actually.
simple,
It really
but-
is.
Yes.
Yeah, remember guys, Rec Room, I mean not Rec Room, but yeah, I mean obviously Rec Room, but YouTube Studio is your friend. They have this amazing analytics thing where it shows you when people stop watching your videos and stuff. It's fantastic. Please like study up on it. It's fantastic. So, yeah, what about you, Gamer Tag VR? Do you have anything that?
Yeah, just to agree with that guy. Like one of the things when I spoke to some other people about, I try and learn off others. It's the best thing you can do. If someone's doing really well, is just say, "How do you do that?" Right? And I think it was a guy called Simply Chris. Spoke to him and he was like, "Right, what is the percentage of your click-through rate?" He's like, "Right, we're going to work on that. We're going to improve that." And he was like,
Wow.
"Right, what's your like watch time? Where's the drop-offs?" Start getting rid of that stuff. Exactly like he's saying. That's what I see for analytics. But overall now, to be honest, I don't look at that stuff too much because it can also be a bit bad for you because you start focusing more on the numbers than actually and not doing what you want to do. Because you can get into like a rut of doing what people want to see, but it's not what you want to do. So you got to be careful.
Yeah, that's when it becomes like a really redundant job after that, because now you're just doing like just checkbox after checkbox, right? And not like what feels happy about you in the future. But like, do I really want to watch my own videos again? Nah. But yeah, you just want to like, I mean, like what Bo did, stay professional, and then like have a little bit of that too as well, so you don't have to be put into a box or anything. Yeah. What about you, Sol?
Exactly.
So I actually agree with both of them. So like Bo said, CTR and watch time is very, very important. But as GT said, you have to be careful like over-analyzing it. Especially like if you put your heart and soul into a video and you upload it and it just goes like 10 out of 10. It's the worst video that's been uploaded in a while. And that feeling, I kid you not, it feels like I punched the gut. And like
It's a
sometimes if you
horrible
focus too
feeling.
much on it, it's like, what have I changed?
Yeah.
No, that I worked so
man.
hard. But you just have to, you gotta let it be and continue on with the next projects. Like sometimes you can't go back and just fix it. It's there, move on, learn from it. But try not to focus too much.
I just want to add to that as well. I noticed the poison of the low performing videos. When a video does really well, you'll see it like get to number one and just you won't look at it anymore.
Yeah.
But when it's
yeah.
low, you tend to focus so much energy on it, which is actually negative energy. You're trying to like, why is it like that? What can I do? How can I change it? But sometimes those videos grow over time. You know, they're just not out the gate doing well, and then over time they grow. So that's why I just stopped doing it a little bit, because it's quite unpredictable.
Yeah,
That's
it really does become like very discouraging when you like work so hard and put some time into your video, and then the numbers are like really bad, and you're like, what did I just do? And then you work on this other video, you just spend a minute on it, and it blows up. I'm like, I don't know. It's just the power of I don't know what's going on with that, but
I've had that. It's hot. It's weird.
Even,
Had that one video that you didn't really put much energy in, but it was the best one, and you're like,
yeah,
I did it.
yeah,
Hell.
it's just crazy. So
Yeah.
that's actually a good like message for you guys out there too. If you guys are making your videos, even if it's not performing very well, you know, your next try, it definitely you'll see some growth for sure. So just don't give up, guys. Don't give up.
Yeah.
Just hang in there.
That's the best thing. Don't stop. Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you're enjoying it, keep going.
Yeah. Be consistent.
Yep. Yeah, definitely, absolutely. And wait, did I ask you, Soul, about that same questions, right? That one?
Yeah, I won't.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna make sure that I got to you too, just in case. Okay.
I got you. I appreciate it, brother.
Yeah. So let's ask you this. So this is the last question. When then everything is on the list here. All right. Soul, can I ask you? Let's see. What are you excited about that's coming up, like in the tech world, like the Pico that just got released? I mean, that announced. Sorry. PSVR 2. Was it Oculus Quest Pro? What? That's something I never heard of.
Quest Pro, yeah.
Quest Pro? Wow.
It's like Cambria, Project Cambria.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of that.
He's in Rec Room. Like, is there a VR headset coming to Rec Room? Like, in Rec Room? Are they developing one in Rec Room? That's the one.
That'd be cool. The Rec Room headset.
Just like that.
That'd be great.
The Rec Room PC.
Oh,
yo,
VR.
who wants that? Did you guys see that Rec Room PC? Oh my god.
The Rec Room PC. I did see it.
so
I did see it.
If you guys win that, please
You feel
sell
like
it
the
to me.
GPU
I'll
would be
buy
made
it.
out of donuts
I'll
and
buy
pizza.
Just kidding. Okay. Yeah.
No, I'm excited for tech. Tech is always gonna be good. Like, it's gonna be hard to pull me away from Valve Index because I love it. I love the mic especially. And so, I mean, regardless of what comes out, I'm gonna love it. PSVR 2, excuse me. I'm really looking forward to that. I've had a PS5 for a while, and I got that specifically to use the new headset. But more so than that, I'm excited about the games. Like, we just got told that Bone Lab is coming out today, or coming out Thursday. We got the trailer today.
Oh,
and
that's
I
exciting.
am over the moon for that.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, just new games. I love new games, and then I'm also excited for Rec Room's growth. Like, we just had the is it Rec Room Studio?
Oh yeah, Studio. Guys.
Yeah, Rec Room Studio just got announced, and that looks amazing. That looks incredible.
Also,
Yeah,
Rec Room's coming to Pico as well,
Is it?
isn't it? Yeah, that's what I read the other day.
That's awesome.
I can't confirm that or anything, so I don't know. But but just
sure I
imagine
read it
this.
the other day.
you
I
won't
was like, wow,
deny.
that's awesome.
I don't know anything
Yeah,
about that, but
But
this way with Rec Room Studio,
Stuck in my throat.
Pathia guys won't be tired of any more quests. It'll be a really polished looking quests from now, so it'll be really cool for him.
Yes.
So that'd be awesome.
Yes.
He won't be playing the same 5 quests over and over again, but which is good though. All right.
It's been 4 years.
been 4 years, guys. Let's get a new quest. Anything. Even Part 2 of the quest. Something.
Yeah, part 2 of the quest. I love it.
Please make
Yeah.
that. Somebody remember this.
What about you, Bo? Is there something that for you that are you excited for the VR tech world?
Yeah, like I should definitely keep up with it more. I've heard big things about the PSVR 2 and the Quest Pro. I haven't seen like the specs, but I hear they're going to be amazing. Should definitely keep up with that more. But I did hear about Rec Room Studio earlier today, and that was pretty exciting. Seeing
Yeah,
the
it's gonna be
stuff
awesome.
that we're going to be able to do just in this game here soon. That's going to be like. That's gonna change just everything. So
Yeah,
I'm pretty
it's-
stoked for
It's
it.
gonna be super good. Like, imagine like you guys. How did you guys think about Showdown? Did you guys like Showdown? Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even though,
Yeah.
even though it was like kind of like people can see the little flaws of it a little bit. I mean, honestly, it looks super polished, and so kind of like giving people those type of tools to use. I mean, the possibilities of that is like really amazing. So especially use like Unity, right? Which is like Rec Room Studio. Oof. I'm excited. So do you have
I'm
anything?
gonna have to learn Unity.
Me too. That's what I'm probably gonna be doing. What about you? Do you have any like? Are you excited for anything future tech related?
So coming from PSVR, is PSVR 2. I can't wait for that. Headset haptics, DualSense controllers.
Ooh.
Eye tracking.
Yeah, I can't. Eye tracking, dynamic photographic
right.
rendering. I didn't want to get too geeky, but yeah, it's true. All that stuff. I didn't want to go too heavy, but yeah.
No,
man.
we're here to geek out.
Adaptive triggers.
Yes.
Have you tried
Yes.
adaptive triggers on the PS5?
Oh, they're amazing.
Absolutely sick,
Yes.
dude. Like, they're so good, dude. You know what I mean? Like a sniper rifle's trigger could be harder to pull than a
man.
pistol. Like stuff
Right.
like that. It's great.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, just like imagine like
cool. Feels good.
doing your bow like that, and you just hear that, like, getting that
Like
feedback.
feel the draw.
Yeah, it's gonna be super
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I mean, with headset haptics, you might even feel that arrow come past your head.
Oh man, yeah, you can
Stuff
just
like
hear
that.
that from the
Yeah.
the sound quality too. Whoa, dude,
Yeah.
the future is
What do you-
now. It's super good. But
Well,
Yes.
there was
Yeah, dude.
there was
Like,
one
we
more
could be in
feature that was
Rec Room
announced
now.
recently.
We could just slap each other in here and feel it across our faces.
I'm looking forward to the day where you just slap me in Rec Room. I really am.
do you guys want to see a slap YouTuber?
Leave me alone, brother.
Room guys, let us know. Bothia and yeah,
Slap off.
it would be amazing.
Slap wars are really big. We should do them in Rec Room.
Yeah. I think that concludes all the questions we have for that. But chat, if you guys want to ask us some questions, are you guys down for some few more questions to ask? Let us know. We're just gonna fire off some questions here for you guys. It doesn't matter if it's controversial, like pineapple on pizza, or well,
We like controversy.
well, yeah,
I love pineapple.
reviews, right?
Right?
Yes.
Okay, Aiden says, anybody can answer this one. How does it feel to be a rec tuber? Someone says, I want to be one and I need some advice. Something like, what do you think?
It's
Feels amazing.
nice, man.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
a massive honor.
A lot of the time, the community is just very supportive of what you do, like regardless of what kind of videos you make, and so that love feels amazing. And advice: just be consistent. Find something you really enjoy, record it, and have a good time with it.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really fantastic. Do you guys have anything that you might have some advice too for becoming?
I think he said it better than I was going to. So
Yeah, same.
Same? Yeah. I was going to say,
I mean, if you give me another minute, I might be able to come out with
I was on the right track, but his train was so much better. So.
oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, also, if you guys don't know, we do have a video with a filming academy that we do. Not that we don't do that anymore. Me and Sol and Bo, we used to do it together, but there are a lot of film classes now that you guys can actually learn the basics of how to do green screen, do Photoshop content for your thumbnails. So definitely use that for your advantage for sure. Someone in the chat says, yeah. So what I guess this is something that we already talked about before, but what inspired you guys to make content? Is it something that you guys saw was funny, or did you guys happen to, just browse one day and be like, wow, there should be more YouTubers on this platform?
So for me, I've been doing YouTube for like 8 or 9 years, and I didn't start this channel until, like I said, about 2017. But I essentially just used to make videos with my friends, just as memories, just funny stuff that we could laugh at later on. And so whenever I started this one, I kind of did the same thing. Like my first video with Rec Room, I just went around exploring the community, and people they made me laugh. And so I just kind of wanted to showcase that with other people.
Oh, that's really sweet. That's awesome. That's really good to hear. Yeah. Gamer Tactic VR, do you have?
Basically, when I got PSVR, I had no friends who had VR, so I'd always bring people around my house to play it.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then basically the streaming thing was like a real way of connecting. That was the thing.
Yeah, it really is. It's really awesome to experience to have that. What about you, Bo? Did you have anything that?
Yeah, starting out, it was just kind of, I want to post this to speedrun.com, but now, I mean, I love my community. You post it, and you go through the comments, and you just read what people say, and getting to hang out with people on streams, it's fun.
Yeah.
I don't know what other way to put it. It's just fun. I enjoy it.
Yeah, when I saw Bo had a body pillow, I'm like, he made it. He made it.
No, you had to bring that up.
What did you
You had to bring that up. No.
I'm just saying that's something in the
Tell
vintage
me.
store. Someone made that for him, and I'm like, wow.
I didn't
That's really funny,
condone
though.
or consent.
Yeah, it's just really something that our community sometimes are really interesting. And speaking of the like community though, I know we have like a lot of people that are very supportive, with our content and stuff like that. But how do you guys get through like the like hateful part of it when you guys people see comments that are mean spirited to you
question.
and just like yeah.
Yeah, it's
I love hateful comments.
Oh God, guys, we do not.
have so much
encourage
fun
you to
with
send
them.
messages to us.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, yeah, don't. Yeah.
no. Don't
No.
spoil it. Be
No,
nice.
yeah, don't. No, I'm saying like
Yeah,
when
yeah, no, I
somebody
know what
is
you
like
mean.
hating
I know
on me
what
on my
you mean.
video, I love to hit them with just like a little quick comeback. It's not right, but it's fun.
Yeah,
Well, that's fair.
yeah, it's pretty fair.
I'm not a
fair,
huge
yeah.
fan, but like if it pops up, it pops up. The thing is, like you're gonna have, for some reason, whatever's going on in their life, a lot of people tend to take out what their issues are on other
Right.
people, and so you just kind of get that. I let it slide, don't really worry about it, and then just focus on the ones that are actually there for the good reasons. So just let it be.
Yeah, definitely. What do you have any like thing that you normally do too, like when you see hateful comments or anything? Just saying.
Just
Me
let it go,
personally,
don't even-
I kind of ignore them. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're something I feel that actually is constructive, or is something that I do feel maybe I did wrong, then
Right.
I try and reply.
True.
But I've been known in the past though, like I'm sure everyone has, is suddenly one day you're having an off day and you're just like, you give it back. But very, very rarely now. The longer I've been doing it, the more I've realised it's a waste of time. It's a waste of my time. I'd rather
Yeah.
be creative.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
than
sometimes
doing something
like,
like that.
sometimes
you know?
if you like reply to hateful comments, they fuel that and they make that into more content for themselves. And like, oh,
Yeah,
we're just
you're
gonna reply.
feeding
to
them
that.
energy.
And
you
then
know?
like, oh, I
Yeah.
screenshotted this person's message. Now make a video on that. What else is he gonna say? So it's just like,
Right.
so I'm like sometimes like it's best not to like just get into conversation with people like that because they just
Right.
you definitely be the better person. Not like yeah, definitely stay away from drama
Just
as much as you guys can.
Just don't
Just
engage,
ignore 'em.
let it
Just
fizzle
ignore
out.
'em.
yeah, especially if you don't know
Yeah.
if it's true or not. Oh, okay. We have Juju right here asking, what is y'all's main goal on YouTube? Ooh, YouTube question. Ooh, yeah.
The main goal.
Yeah. Both. You have
Oh,
a,
I was just go
Oh,
for
yeah.
it.
Oh, you wanna go
if
first?
anyone
Yeah, go for
wants
it.
to go.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Go for it, GT.
Oh, main goal. What would it be? I would love to be able to do this full time, as in like, or trust in the fact that my channel's doing well enough that I could. I'm sort of like halfway there. That'd be nice, you know.
Ooh, that's really good. Yeah, that's awesome.
probably it. I'd love to get 100k subscribers. I mean, that's got to be a massive goal.
Sheesh.
But a lot of
Yeah.
people I've met, when they hit certain goals, suddenly like they're sort of lost a little bit because they've hit it. You know, you're like, wow, what's the next goal? What's the next goal? And I don't know. I'm not in a rush to get there because I just when I get there, I get there. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it just
Yeah, I'm looking forward
happens
to
sometimes. It really does, which is good. Hopefully, it'll be a blessing for them all to get 100,000 subscribers really soon. I hope. I'm praying. What
That'd be
about
cool.
you, Sol?
That'd be cool.
What do you?
Yeah, absolutely. I was just gonna say, I know you're gonna get there. I know Bo's about to be there. He's like
Yeah, he's
right
right
around the
there.
corner.
Yo, we're gonna
But
hang
it's
that up.
gonna happen, man. I think kind of going off of what you said, like you hit it and you hit that milestone, you're like, now what? I definitely could see that feeling happening because you're like, I finally achieved this goal. Where do I go from there? You
Right.
keep doing what you enjoy doing.
Yeah.
You just keep creating. I know
You
for me, I
adjust,
have a few
yeah.
personal goals. I definitely do want to hit 100K. I never thought that'd be possible. So the fact that it's getting close, it's like, it's very surreal. And
Yeah.
So I want to hit that goal. Another goal, I love working with developers. Like I've been very blessed with opportunities where they've actually put me in games, including Rec Room. I've got like my headband and whatnot. But I would love to do a mixed reality trailer or a VR trailer with some developers, and do voice
God.
acting somewhere in VR. So like I want to do voice acting in something. Could be for a video.
Didn't
could
we
be
both
for
do that
actual-
racing
Okay,
game?
I like that.
We
Yeah,
both
we did
that.
Dash
So,
World.
ooh,
Didn't mean to do that.
question.
No, yeah, Dash World. And what
Yeah.
was the other one? The fast
Index.
one,
The index.
like the
Okay.
wipeout one.
Z Race. Z Race. We both have ships in it.
Z-Rays.
Yeah.
That was good fun. That was
It
good
was.
fun.
Ooh,
I remember playing that for the first time, and that voice telling me I hit a wall. I was like, that sounds so familiar. I
the
messaged him on
developers
Discord. I was like,
changed
yo,
that,
I got a question for you, my guy.
Right. I remember that. Dude. You're like, why would you
ever
ever
heard of this
playing this game?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a,
Yeah.
oh, what about you,
You gotta
Bo?
say hello to Ash.
Since
Soul
you
Fox.
are like so close to get to 100,000, do you have a place where to put that? Or are you like clearing a space in your house to be like, okay, I know where to put it? Play
I
button.
do. Yeah, there's a spot right above my PC here.
Ooh,
But
nice.
my main goal has been to be able to do this full time. Because this is, it's a job you get to stay home, be with your family more, and
Yeah.
this is just so much more fun than a day job that I don't really like. So
I understand.
definitely that's the main goal. 100K has been like in my sight for a long time. It has motivated me to just like constantly be pushing and streaming and doing something to get there. And once I get there, I'm sure I'm probably going to set my sights on something huge and astronomical like a gold play button that's going to take me a very long time
Yeah.
to do, if ever.
Yeah,
But,
maybe,
it's something to work
maybe.
towards.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
something to work towards. If I never
absolutely.
get there, that's fine, but it's something to work towards, I guess.
Yeah, the more you grow, right, the more opportunities you get and everything too. And yeah, unfortunately, like it's such a drastic like play button, milestone you need to get like 100,000 to a million. It used to be like somewhere in between, but not anymore. So YouTube has definitely made it much more difficult for us. But
Was it like a bronze? Was it a bronze and then something else?
yeah, it was like bronze.
I think you even got
silver.
something for like 10K or something.
Really?
Like
Oh,
that.
really?
Yeah, I'm
Dang.
pretty
Wow.
sure. Like, back in the old days, like
Mhm.
it was crazy, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
But now, yeah.
okay. Let me ask. Let's see here. If you guys can make your own Rec Room original, what would it be? Let's start with you, GT.
My own Rec Room original.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude. I would. I don't know. What would I like to do? I'd like a proper boxing game, if that's
Boxing
possible.
game?
Hey,
Ooh,
okay.
all right.
Proper, yeah. I'd love some boxing in here or MMA.
Oh, hey, speaking of boxing, did you know in Rec Room it is not illegal to punch people? Gribbly said so. He punched Harry a long
What?
time ago.
Okay, that gift, guys,
Wow.
needs to go. All right. Okay, that he only punched me once. All right. No, yeah,
That's all it
Completely
takes,
legal.
man. That's all it
Yeah,
takes.
actually punched me quite a lot. But
Dude,
Right.
yeah, I'd love some boxing. I'd love some
Yeah,
boxing.
boxing's
And
really
some
fun.
boxing training as well. I'd like everything. I'd like the speed bag and
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
yeah, what about you, Sol? Let's see.
I would like a cooking quest.
Ooh, cooking
Like full
quest.
on, like,
Wow.
Look, hear me out. You cook, your main
Interesting.
weapons are pans,
Okay.
right? You have to serve
Right.
up food. If it's not served well, you fail. Your team wipes. It has to go back to
Oof.
start. Your goal is to make the ultimate taco.
Oh my taco.
Are you saying
Yes.
you want to do a
That sounds amazing.
roguelike cooking game? That's what you just described.
Something. Yeah.
People are saying boxing would be great too.
No one's
Cooking
done
simulator. That'd be awesome. Actually,
one's done a
cooking quest.
roguelike.
Like yeah,
Yeah.
a quest to make tacos. I think that sounds delicious. Actually,
The
yum.
quest to make tacos. Hot dang. That's the name. It's gonna happen.
Yes.
Oh my
Copyright
guys heard it
now,
first.
quick.
What about you, Bo?
Have
Is there anything that
Yeah.
you think?
I'm gonna throw a big curveball. If I had to make something, it would probably be a quest. I know nobody saw that coming.
The question is,
I
what
don't- one of
theme?
the- Yes, so the one I'm after right now that I think would just be so cool would be just some sort of like Egyptian themed quest.
Yes,
Like Return of the
that'd be
Mummy
cool.
style quest
Right?
in Rec Room would just be so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be so good, right, guys? You see like goblins like in mummy outfits and everything.
Yeah,
that'd be
sick.
awesome. Yeah, Nathan's like awesome creators, by the way. Yo, shout out to Nathan over there. Thank you so much, Nathan.
Thanks,
He's
Nathan.
also
Nathan.
a
Yo.
small YouTuber. I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
kidding. No, he's a
Yeah.
huge YouTuber.
He dwarfs
Um,
us.
My boy.
What's also another person in the chat here asked a good question. If it wasn't for YouTube, what would you guys be doing instead? Yeah. Bo, what about you? And then we're just gonna go around, I guess. Then there.
I'd probably be working a second job, which is what I was doing before I
really?
started doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had 2 jobs, and we're just working towards building up early retirement, I guess, financial freedom long down the road. So that was what I was doing, and so this kind of took the
Awesome.
place of that. It's more fun and just as good money. So
Yeah, that's good. That's really good then. If it can like provide for your family and everything, and you're still enjoying it.
exactly.
And what's so good is like what you mentioned before, like is that, you can stay at home and everything. And Rec Room to you, like your kids get involved into. It's not like a hard rated R game or anything like that, or like I'm sorry, rated M game or anything like that. So you always have constant feedback and stuff. So that's
Oh,
really
exactly,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's not anything to be embarrassed about. But yeah, GT, do you have what do you think you'll be doing instead of Rec Room or YouTube in general?
Well, to be honest, I didn't do particularly well at school, unfortunately. So I've normally been doing like physical labor, most of my life. I've worked on the railway for many years, and I'd probably still be on the railway, to be honest. That was what I knew. That's what I did for so long. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
That's what I did.
At least you have it's something that you already, have your mindset onto. Like, you stay in that lane pretty much. But yeah, at least you found a hobby, right? That you get to do, which is this.
It'd be the gym and engineering. Like they were the two things that I was basically doing. And but yeah, you're right. This is absolutely more fun than that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's really cool. Russell, what about you? What would you be doing instead of YouTube?
So like I said, whenever I started doing this full time, I was in college, or like coming out of it.
Right.
So I was in college for HVAC, so like heating, ventilation, air conditioning. So I would have been working on that. So fixing ACs, fixing heaters, putting ventilations inside of buildings, which I'm very glad I'm not doing it, because that, compared to literally playing video games for a living, is it's not even close.
Which is pretty crazy, to be honest.
It's so crazy
Really
when you
is.
think of it.
It's
like that.
every time I say that, man, like I look back and I think
It's
as
all
a
the
kid,
80s.
like I wanted to be a video game tester so bad, but like now that I actually know what that is, I wouldn't do it in that sense. But like I never expected to actually be able to play video games for a job. It never crossed my mind. So now that
Same.
we can do it, it's dope, dude.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's
like,
crazy.
Like in high school, like my main goal was to be working at GameStop. But now I'm like, yo, I get to
I
play the
wanted to
games
work
that
in
are, that they're selling.
Yeah,
Right.
same.
Right. So.
Yeah.
We have another question here. I think this is gonna be a last serious question here.
See that?
yeah.
Swole fox.
What are like the most challenging parts of when you guys start recording? Is there anything that is really troublesome when you guys start recording, like for like skits, getting people together, like anything like that, timing wise?
So I'll say this because it happened the other night. Whenever you have everything set up, you go in, you already know. You go in and you have a wonderful time. One of the best sessions you have ever had. Everything set up.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And then after the hour that you've recorded, you go and sit down at your computer. You take the headset off, and the record button is not red.
Ooh.
It is grayed out, and
That
you
happens all
feel
the
like
time.
somebody
Me
just
not.
knocked the wind out of you.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Yeah. Imagine like wasting all that
Yeah, that-
energy. Oh yeah, that would be bad.
Well, that happened the other night. We were playing, like, Bo and I were recording this it's very, very physical game. And like, I mean, by the time we got out, we were sweating like bad.
Very demanding.
And
Oh,
so
really?
he's like, yeah, that was a great session. And I looked, I'm like, Bo, I'm so sorry. It never recorded. Like, I felt awful, man.
Oh my god. That reminds me, like when I'm recording something and I did hit record, but the antivirus software was popping up the screen in the middle. I'm like, no. That really stinks. What about you, Bo? Did you have anything that's,
Yeah, so kind of like that. You have this great session. You're in there, and you've been going for like an hour and a half, whatever, and you're like, it's great. You hang it up, and you get a Discord message 2 seconds later saying, I forgot to record.
ooh.
Oh,
we do
yeah,
it
that's awful. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
yeah.
I'm kidding. No, for me, intros are the worst. I finally started kind of typing them up and just reading them off.
Right.
Because I will sit there for 20 minutes on a 30-second intro, and I hate intros. I'm so bad at them.
it's so like, yeah, just getting the mindset of doing intros and what to expect. Sometimes it's a bit difficult, but once you get used to it and you're like, I don't care anymore, and you just do it, and then your audience be like, they don't mind that. You're just like, oh well, I have to do it.
yeah.
That's so you just getting used to it. But
I still remember with Rec Rally when we were all recording. Intros by yourself are way better because like you can redo it however many times you want. But there was
Yeah.
we did one intro for Rec
Right.
Rally whenever it was all the Rec tubers, and I completely flubbed one of the words. Like I fumbled over my words, and we got done, and you're like, yeah, okay, let's go, and just took off. I'm like, wait, no, it wasn't good.
oh my god.
So
It's really
yeah, it was a mess.
But yeah, there's always like some pressure, right? When you have like an audience behind you, like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I see what you mean by that. But yeah, I think that's all we have really for the time at the moment. Is there anything you guys want to say? Each one of you guys about your channel and anything takeaways from your in the future here. GT,
I just want to say thank you for inviting me and thank you for watching. And it's
it's a pleasure, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. And by the way, guys, his name is Gamertag VR. So please go check out his channel, subscribe. And do you have any like sayings at the end of your videos, streams, or anything like that? Like that you say? Subscribe and
not really. I got a pretty dope intro. That's probably the only thing that
He
I'm really
does. He
pushing.
does.
Oh,
It's
that's
like
cool.
anime based. It's cool, man.
I had a guy do a hand painted intro for me.
Really?
And, yeah,
Oh.
it's pretty sick. Yeah,
That sounds pretty awesome, actually.
It's
I
pretty
need
cool.
to check that out. What about you, Soul?
It is.
it's pretty cool.
I just want to say thank y'all for being a part of this. It's without y'all, we wouldn't be up here doing all this stuff. So thank you for that. Thank you for allowing our dreams to literally just play video games come true. So
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, just piggyback onto that. Thanks for having us at RecCon. This is a great honor. And thank you guys for, letting us do what we do. This is, it's the dream. You can't, there's no way else to say it. This is the dream. This is perfect.
Yeah, this is it.
So,
This is it.
It's
It doesn't get
insane.
better than this.
Yeah.
it is. Yes.
No, but it is really
exactly,
cool, though.
yeah.
It's really cool. Like, I actually, I think there was, a survey when they asked, what kids inspired to be. You'd think we'd be, astronaut, the president, or whatever. A majority of them says YouTubers. It's kind of, which is pretty realistic, to
I
be
heard that
honest.
on the radio.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the radio
I said
interview.
that's
You know,
one of
I
the
think
new
you wanna
top
be-
wanted jobs.
Mhm.
I think you want to be a YouTuber if you don't know the work that goes into it as well. But you,
Yeah, it's a
you
lot.
learn to do all
Sure,
that
it
stuff.
is.
It is a lot, isn't it? It is a lot, but you get it in that pace. Just want to say thank you for hosting today. You've been
Yeah,
an excellent
no, it
host.
was
Yeah, appreciate it, man, Lex.
to
Yes.
me, it felt like more of like a hangout than it does like an interview. so
Yeah.
it's all good.
Yeah, that's what
We got water.
Yeah, water. You got gift
Right.
packages. Yo,
It's
I don't
lovely
get.
here.
I didn't give a gift package. What the? Yo, you guys are holding out on me,
Somebody
guys.
Well, apparently you can turn these
My
off.
gift
I
is
didn't know
now.
how
Just
to turn
kidding.
them off.
So I'll
Yeah.
show you after this. It's all good.
But
Thank you.
just want to also, you guys have user codes, right, for VO partners? Can you tell us your codes and everything?
Mine's GTVR.
GTVR.
Pretty
Okay.
straightforward, Thank you.
And then SoFox
Mine
Gaming.
is Soulfox.
Mhm.
Just Soulfox, no space.
Fox. Oh, SoFox no space. Okay. And. Hello?
And then mine is BoeRR, BoeRR.
All right, yeah, guys, make sure, please, subscribe to them and also show some love and support for them. They really work hard on their videos. I mean, you really can tell because the amount of times they upload, it's insane. So, and also the streaming of that too.
Yeah, maybe too much.
Yeah. Is there anything, Jay, that we need to be posting behind us, or is that it usually? Is that it? Oh, okay. I was wondering if there's something
we're good.
completely played behind us. But yeah, again, thank you so much, guys, for just being part of this, especially for RecCon. Are you guys super excited for RecCon and everything?
Yeah, loving it so far.
Yeah, RecCon's awesome. Do you see anything your favorite booth or anything like that yet?
The artist area, I
Yeah.
love seeing all the art. It's incredible.
It's a lot of
Artist Alley's my first
dynamic.
go-to.
Yeah, it's so crazy seeing how people can draw in Rec Room because
Yeah.
it's just so fascinating. But yeah, what about you, TT? Did you go to RecCon yet?
I haven't yet, no, because I've been in London all day.
Oh, really?
doing,
Oh, okay.
VR.
Yeah, VR. There we go.
All day.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, guys. Again, please subscribe to them. They are fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you to Jay back there for helping out with the camera lights and all that too.
Thank you, Jay.
Yo, yes.
Thanks, Jay.
And
Legend.
thank you so
Thank you.
to Mama Monkey for setting up this whole thing for us. So thank you so much for doing that. All right, we just want to say thank you. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the later events. I think the next event's gonna be some party events. I think some. You guys have any plans for that?
Nice.
Let's go party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, party.
Let's go party, guys. All right,
go.
we'll see you later. Oh, pineapple and pizza? Yes or no?
Thank you.
Pineapple and pizza. Yes.
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 No.
Yes.
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 Have a
Huh.
pineapple.
Yes.
You say no.
Wait.
You say no. Don't hit him. So.
Say it again. Say it again.
Oh, no, it's not working.
Don't do it. Leave it.
Okay. Does
Walk
anybody
away.
else want to take Bo's spot? Because Bo just said he doesn't like pineapple
Big
pizza.
man.
Okay. I don't hate it, but it's
Yeah.
not my first choice.
I
Does that-
understand.
does
I
that-
It's not
does that
my
help?
first choice. It's not my first choice. Is it your first choice, son?
No. It's
not
just
my
mine.
first
If it's there, it's there.
It's
I
like
like
the
it.
last
It's nice, man.
choice.
Last choice.
It's like a blue sky.
But I will eat
Anchovies,
it.
then just pineapples. Yeah. Okay.
Oh no. Anchovies.
Yeah, gross. Oh my god. All right. Thank you, Delicious too, for moderating the chat. We'll see you guys a little later. Bye, everybody. Peace.
Thank
Let's
you,
take
boss.
a photo
Bye,
before we
bye,
go
bye.
too.
Thank
You guys
you.
don't mind? Wait.
Yes, absolutely.
Bye,
sure.
guys. Woo. Oh, there we go.